Welcome back, guys, to Seek the Beast on the Mindcrack Feed the Beast server. We are back in the underground base. Do not adjust your television sets or your computer monitors or your laptop or your Apple TV if you're on pause. Because I was underwater in the quarry that's... Whoa, oh, look at that. Look at that graphical shift right to there. Go back to what you were doing. That's funny, we got the fog all of a sudden. I wonder... Oh, I know. I bet that is because... the sun may have just come up or something. Or it may have switched to daytime. Because the lighting changes like that. When the sun comes up, full noon. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that was a bad theory. So, I've been doing a little bit more experimentation with the frames off camera. I've got kind of a mess of like little experimentations, just trying to get an idea of what I can do with these things. And thank you very much for the comments. Once again, the solution was extraordinarily simple. The problem was that the frames were trying to connect to the wire underneath the frames. And I had sort of thought that I would just go by visual data, and that if the block wasn't, didn't appear to be touching the frame like that, then the frame wouldn't try to drag it along. But that's not true. Any block adjacent to a frame, it will try to connect to and move. And if that block is also connected to a different block, then it won't be able to move it. So, okay, let me recover this. And so, if I just fix that much, then it's okay. So let's see, we've got some frames here. This frame engine pushes it this way, this one pushes it this way. I added some timers here, set them to an interval of 1. They're both set to 1. And if we just turn it on, it'll just click right along. I could probably make it a little bit faster. I added a panel to this right here, and I cut that out so that when I reverse it, it'll keep going. Okay, it's stopped. Let's see if I can make it... Let's try and fine-tune this if I can make it a little bit faster. Let's try 0.9. Getting lag, it's only going back and forth. See that? I wonder if that's because of the speed, it simplifies the animation. Okay, 0.9 worked. Let's try 0.8. Oh, that's lagging it out. You see that? Okay, turn that off. Let's go up to 0.85. Yeah, that works. Oh, still a little glitchy. Okay, it doesn't like that. Let's stop that. I don't want to burn it out or break it or something. That seems fairly smooth. Okay, turn off. So 8.5. Let's just set it to 9. That seemed pretty consistent. Cool. So now we have moving parts of our base. I really like moving parts of things in houses and architecture. Big sliding doors that open up. Panels that block the sun and then open up to like all kinds of crazy stuff. I like this kind of stuff, and I would like to incorporate it in my base. I would like to do it more in vanilla Minecraft, but it's not really possible. Okay, so let's see. What did I try to do next? What is this guy doing? Oh, this one I was trying to see if I hit the frame in 2 directions at once, if it would move diagonally. So there's a frame engine right here pushing it down, and a frame engine right here pushing it to the left. And I wanted to see if I gave a signal to both at once, if it would go diagonally down and to the right. Well, it's not moving now. Is it touching something? What are you touching? What are you touching? And it's powered because that is lit up and that is lit up. It's not moving. And that has a panel on the other side, but we could just remove it. See if... Oh, I wonder if that's the problem because the panel remained. Okay, get the panel back. Let's see if it works this time. I have to keep this block here to supply power. No, still not moving. So I must have burnt it out or something. Yeah, it worked a couple times before, but what happened, it did not move diagonally. It moved down instead of in one direction or the other. What if I remove that guy? Oh, there it goes. Okay, it was trying to move into a block that was blocked. Yeah, it was getting jammed that way. Okay, that makes sense. So it did not move diagonally. It only went down. I don't know if there's some kind of infinitesimal unnoticeable delay here. There shouldn't be. When you power this, it should power both of these simultaneously. Okay, so what else? I thought about having like a platform up here. And what if I wanted to move it to the side and also then down? So let's see, this one, clicking that moves it this way. Oops, daisy. Yeah, I kind of ran into a problem doing them like this. When you get to the end here... Okay, someone's farming withers. Michael's farming withers. That's what that sound is. Last time I sussed it out. We figured out that Michael is super bored. He needs a new hobby. Get a new hobby! He needs a new hobby. He's too bored. So he's just killing withers over and over. Okay, so once we get to this point, once we get it past this point, I can't really push it down because this frame motor's in the way. If we remove this frame motor, then I won't be able to take it back. So I built another one right here where I turned the little activatable face on its side. So you can sort of see this arrow moves it this way, and then this arrow moves it down, that one moves it up, and this one moves it to the left. So I have all four directions, and I've got a platform here and sort of a big square. So let's go ahead and click on this. This is all no circuitry or anything. I'm just playing around with the motion. Okay, so we can send it that way. Okay, a little lag, of course. Okay, and then that'll send it down, so we can rotate a platform all around. I can automate this later. I just sort of want to get an idea of what's possible, and we can send it back. Yay, hip hip hooray. And all the way back to the starting place. Very exciting, right? Are you amazed? Probably not. You're probably not amazed. And what happened? It stopped. Oh, it it went past the frame motor. Okay. All my batteries, by the way, are full. Very nice. Took them a while. I went and I constructed 12 more solar panels, so we have 20 more now up there to go with our 15 whatever industrial craft Greg Tech solar panels, whatever they are. I forget what type they are. Let's see, what else did I make? I think I have one more. I was thinking about adding the delay to go two directions, so I've been moving down and back and to the right like this, and I added a delay. This is a repeater, and I put it to the delay. I don't know exactly how long this is. It's about a second. There we go. Okay, turn that off. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get more than one cycle going. Let's get rid of this guy. There we go. Okay, and then I set, whoops. Oh! Yep, that happened to me before. So, by the way, don't try to put a frame on a circuit. It'll disconnect you from the game. I don't know why that disconnects you. Anyway, don't do it. Don't do it! So, I set this one at 2.5. This is set to about a second. So, it should send a pulse to here, and then one to here a second later, and then 2.5 seconds it'll repeat. And it should move it that way. So it's sort of, I guess it's like an escalator almost. Oh, you know what we could make, which might be neat? We could actually make an escalator. We could use, what is it called? A Is it just called a block breaker? Yeah, we could use a block breaker at the bottom to take up the frames, and then we could use whatever the opposite is. I don't know, there's an opposite one. I forget what it's called. It's a block placer. It's not called that, but that's what it does. We could place that at the top. We could make an escalator. That would be funny. That would be funny. We could make a stairway to heaven that's like an actual escalator. That would be hilarious. Okay, and one thing I also wanted to make, I wanted to make one come back up, so I'm going to make that right now. Oh, I'm really excited about that all of a sudden. I think I need to make that. It wouldn't be that complicated, I don't think, just thinking about it off the top of my head. Okay, so we're going to need this guy. We'll do the same thing. Let's see, do I have another repeater? Okay, and this should, what I'm going to do with these is bring it back up, hopefully. Okay, and then set it to the same. Let's see, it's right by, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 red pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4 red pixels. Okay, and then, ooh, ominous noises. I think I would like to do, let's see, let's use, I made a toggle latch, which is like a flip-flop in a one block formation. So let's get rid of you. This was set to 2.5. Okay, and then we're gonna maybe have some more room here. I'm just sort of thinking out loud. There is probably more optimal ways to do this. Let's see. Toggle latch first. Okay, and let's spin that around. So this guy, if we do it like this, the little light bulbs here show you where the output is currently at. So you can see right here, it's currently going to the right, and then you can manually flip it back and forth. Okay, let's go ahead and get it out of range here. You can manually flip it back and forth, or you can send in. Oh no, I want a button. Not a. I want a button, not a lever. Okay, so you can manually flip-flop it back and forth. Very handy. You can do it from this side too. It doesn't matter which side you give it input from. So then we would need a timer on either side. So we would need a timer here. Do I have more than one? RS latch, timer, there's a couple. We do it like this. Okay, what do we have this to? 2.5. Okay, we switch U to 2.5 as well. I wonder, can you, I wonder if I can shut this off by giving direct power to it like this on the side. Aha, you can. Okay, good. I wanted to have a sort of a kill switch to turn them both off. That's good enough for now. Well, I could wire it up so that the kill switch kills both of them. But for now, let's do that. So that's keeping that shut off. So if we flip that back over, it's still shut off. Okay, good. Levels. Lovelies. So let's send this over here. Oh, that's, okay, that's going to a different setup. So it doesn't matter. Let's move the torch. Put some wire down. And did I set this right? Oops. Oh, yeah, I did already set it. It doesn't have a UI, a user interface. Okay, and then of course we're gonna need our old pals, the frame motors. One there and one there. Shift click. Let's move this out of the way right now. Okay. So we're gonna do the same. We want that to go down. No. We want it to be the opposite. We want that to go that way, and that to go that way. Is that correct? Or we might want it backwards. Let's think about this. So it's going to send power to this one first. So this is the staircase is at the bottom. So the power is going to go to this guy first. And it doesn't have one here. So we actually need to flip this. So it needs to go up one and then over. Yeah, so this has to be the opposite. Up and over. Yes. Okay. Oh, right. And then we have to connect this guy. Okay. Okay. So let's turn off our kill switch. Could I conveniently turn them both off with one thing? The problem is if I put a switch here, it's going to hit this thing. Oh, is it not working? Doesn't seem to be working. What's going wrong here? Oh, it must be running into something. It must be running into something when it's trying to move. Okay. Let's see. What are you running into? There's nothing down here. Let's troubleshoot our little mechanism, which is just a funny little one-off experiment. Is this facing the right way? Yes. So something must be getting in the way of it. Because I'm sending power to this guy. Oh, it's not powered. Okay. Makes sense. So to get this to be powered, I could just add a different one there, which we're not going to use. Okay, and then these should update. Here, kill that. Okay, now they updated. That was what was wrong. Okay. It's always the simple things that I overlook. And this guy we don't need. It's just a simple way to power it. And it's a block that the frame isn't going to mess with. Isn't going to try to attach to. Okay, so let's unkill it. There we go. Oh, it grabbed the frame. Look at that. I wasn't expecting that. I guess I shoulda. But it is working though, and it'll update that these are unpowered, or maybe they'll run out. I don't know exactly if they hold a certain amount, but it's working. Maybe it's like a bud switch where it thinks it's powered and it's really not now. Oh, and it's about to hit the wall. It's about to hit the wall. Go, go, go! Yes. Oh, I'm so making an escalator, and now it's gonna get stuck right here. Or it's just going to jam its face into it. Yeah, okay, it's done. It's done. Let's kill it. That was fun. Little spontaneous exercise. Why did it... No, it's still going. It's just kind of laggy, so it's sometimes hard to tell that the animation is going. Okay, let's see if I can find a better way to power this. So this is going to be a problem when I actually start making these platforms, is to find a way to send redstone signal to these guys while also giving them power. Ooh, one thing I might... Oh, I think... so let's see something. They're still updated as being powered. I wonder if I can do this. Will that connect them? And then I can probably put a panel here. Will it try to take the panel then? It'll probably try to take the panel, or it'll try to take the wire. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Let's give it a shot, see what happens. And unkill this side. Oh, okay. Come on. Okay, lag. Enough with the lag. Whoever's lagging up the server needs to quit it. Yes, it is not working now because this guy's in the way. What if we do this? Is it going to try to move that? It's still not going to work. But if we get rid of you and you, it'll start moving, right? Oh, I know what else is the problem. It's caught on this. Yeah, I should have known. Okay, let's break that. There we go. Is it going to try to grab the torch? No, but it knocked the torch off. I guess that's something. Yeah, so I'm going to have to think about this when we set up the real thing. Maybe we'll have the... well, if it's an escalator, it only has to go one way. And we can have down escalators on the other side. Yeah, that's an idea. And I'll have a deployer, that's what it's called. The one that places blocks will be placing frames. And then the block breaker will be breaking them at the top. And then I'll have pneumatic tubes taking the blocks that are broken and redepositing them for the use of the deployer down below. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. Okay, good. That's a little project. Maybe I'll make that... I had an idea for my shop for the spawn village. It wasn't going to be that, but maybe I'll make it that. Maybe I'll make it a stairway, an escalator that goes nowhere, that you can just ride up and then ride down. Okay. What now? What now should we do? Actually, I think we're going to call that it for this episode. We did some experimenting, figured out some things with frames. I have some big ideas I'd like to do with those frames and moving things around. But for next episode, let's see, are you almost done, buddy? I'm going to set up another one probably pretty soon. Another quarry. But for next episode, I have some mischief I would like to get into. I named this series Seek the Beast, and I was supposed to be rampaging around. I spent all this time doing the Nether Hub, being all community-minded and stuff, and I want to do something a little bit more silly. And yeah, I want to cause some trouble next time. But we'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's see how many diamonds we have. Ooh, up to 51. Lovely. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.